Well, we're here from not our comfort zone.
No, not our comfort zone, but an unbelievable area, right?
This is the new press area.
At the new press box at Navarre Stadium.
I was going to say, you're going to have to say that because, I don't know, have you named this? I mean, does each seat have a name? Have you sold a name for each seat?
I'm working on it. I'm really trying to get a sponsor for the Jim Gazzola seat. But I mean, the price just going up and up and up. I mean, you know.
There's $1.50. Jim Gazzola, Heath Schroyer, this is Polk Nation from above Navarre Stadium.
Absolutely.
Well, I had a great view. I got to look at the view during practice today.
It's unbelievable.
Great view.
And this space, I've said it before, but and you've been around a lot of places and a lot of facilities. This is bar none one of, if not the best press box suite level of anybody at FCS. And
by far and away.
And it rivals most of the Group of Five.
This is
better.
This is well above the Southland's pay grade.
It is.
This is something that can take you to the next level that you want to go to, I would imagine.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Right now, I just want to win.
Let's get to that.
Right now, I want to win the Southland.
Okay, there you go. But, so this is the 4 years in the making.
Yeah.
5 years in the making, actually, but 4 years in the making. What, 2 years in the build? Something like that?
Yeah, about 2 years.
32 million?
$32 million.
And it is officially known as the Taj Mahal of press boxes.
Got it.
This is, I believe this is the media area right here.
It is.
I know this is the media deck.
100%.
We'll go up to we're going to give you a tour of the flashy areas where the pretty people sit, but this is where the media sits. But it's ironically, it's the same seats we had a year ago, but without the construction.
Correct. And it's air conditioned.
There's
not a bad seat. I mean, in this thing, and it is. We have 23 suites that were sold, and the other three are, the visiting AD, Dr. Roos, and myself. So there's only 23 to sell, and we've sold all 23.
And we're not invited to you. I'm not. My pass can't get into yours. Right?
No, 100%.
There's a guard at the door. Correct?
Absolutely.
That's what I've heard.
Yes, 100%. You're always welcome, my friend. Come on now.
I've heard that I get electrocuted if I walk off on the third floor. So so take me a little bit through this process of this build, because this is kind of your vision of what you wanted.
Yeah.
How close did they come to it, and how happy are you with it?
I'm extremely happy. I think they hit every benchmark and then some. I wanted this to be, in short, I wanted it to be when someone walked in here 10 years from now, they go, wow, right? And, we've accomplished that. And I'd be remiss to not thank Kevin Martin, who's over facilities, Matt Fontenot, is my deputy athletic director, and he was in this building literally every other day checking on things. And it's a great space. It's the best, like I said, in our league, bar none, not even close. It rivals anything in the Group of Five, and it's having vision. It's not where we are, it's where we want to be, and where we're trying to get to as a university and as an athletic department. Continuing to raise revenue, continuing to provide an elite experience, and there's nothing better.
UL has a new one coming in. It won't be online yet this year when we go over there, but they have a new one. But other than that, LSU is the only one that's better than this.
For sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, this is the second, I don't care what they build over in Lafayette, this is the second best press box and suite area in the state.
No, especially the suites, which is... that was the big thing you wanted to get to, was the suites for revenue bringing in, for kind of that's kind of that's thinking next step for you.
For sure. And then we have an executive chef that's going to have.
Whoa.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
We're going to have an executive chef from Sodexo, and he's going to have a menu for the suite holders to pick. Now, there's always going to be the burgers and the chicken tenders, et cetera, but you're going to have an elevated experience. When Matt Bonnette takes you guys through the suites, you're going to see all of the little details that make it such a premium experience, and there's nothing like it.
A chef.
Executive chef. 100%. You can't listen. You can't have.
No, do we get the? Watch this. Are we going to get the executive chef here?
No. You get the chicken tenders that are left over. But I will tell you this.
From the week before.
100%. You can't have a premium space like this and serve crappy food, right? Like, you just can't do that. Like, if we're going to be first class, then let's be first class. So 100%.
This sounds like this is your dream.
It is. Look, you can't.
Is there a hot tub somewhere in the place?
No, but here's the thing. In all reality, okay, you have a $32 million press box.
Yeah.
These things aren't cheap. So when you come in, you want an elevated experience, right? It's not like we're going to have a beautiful house with no furniture. We're going to do it right. I mean, as long as I'm in this seat, whatever we do, we're going to do it first class. We're going to do it right. And so, yes, I'm very, very excited to have an executive chef that's going to provide a menu for each suite holder every week.
And for the next 2 segments, you're going to get a look at the suites and everything on Polk Nation right after this.
Well, it's game day at the Legacy Center, and the McNeese Cowboys are warmed up and ready to play. Cowboys have a new player this year, number 22, Katie Ferdinandson. This girl loves basketball and McNeese so much she can't wait to get out on the floor. And we're off. She made tips to Brewer, and there goes Katie.
Ferdinandson Financial Group supports the McNeese Cowboys.
Craving a quick fix? Evans has you covered. Bring the kids in and cool off from the summer heat with their favorite ice cream. Fuel up with protein snacks and energy drinks that will power you through the day. Locally stocked and family owned with fresh food prepared daily. Evans has everything you need. Evans Corner Store. Come visit us on Ryan Street.
The Cowboys are going to do some really big things. Really big.
McNeese athletes bring big energy, big plays, and big spirit to every game. That's why Lakeside is proud to be such a huge fan. We're a hometown team too, in the business of backing big dreams across our community every day. And we always bank on big wins with McNeese Sports. Go big with Lakeside and McNeese.
With Matt Bonnette here on second floor. This is the media deck.
Right,
Yes,
yeah, media level, yeah.
This is where the media will be. You saw us with Heath in there earlier.
Yeah, you know, it's seats right now. I think we got 12 chairs in here, but there's going to be another part that's going to be set back, as you can see. Back in this area is going to be a high table with high chairs. And so they'll be able to
second row.
Right, the second row. So,
Half of the second row.
I think overall, we can probably seat about 18 people in here, which is, as you know, more than enough. Yeah.
Well, more than enough for now, but you never know.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, when you end up hosting playoff games and stuff like that, then obviously.
As long as I get my 2 seats, I'm happy.
You know, you're set. You're set. You know, I think we're going to have something specially made for you. So,
yeah, I'm sure you are. And this is
the visiting coaches box right here. Yeah. And again, all these booths are going to have a second area, high table, high chairs for extra seating. And the thing about it is, you'll be able to see. You're not going to have to stand up or anything to see down the vision. You know, they'll have their own little refrigerator in here for
so they can
drinks
do what they
and stuff. Yeah, so they can leave the medias alone. Okay, this is going to be visiting radio.
Got you.
Okay, and obviously you got all the connectors and everything for PA or crowd mic, whatever they need. It's all pre-wired, which is unbelievable.
That's nice.
That's the key. This is going to be home radio here. This is the stats booth.
Got you.
3 chairs. Yeah, you know, they get a good look at the field and everything, and all the booths too have the TV, smart TVs put on. It's going to also have a closed circuit TV, a live feed straight to the ESPN broadcast to be able to show. This right here.
This is a big room.
This is the broadcast room. This is
where
where
we thought about that.
Yeah, this is where this desk right here is where our ESPN Plus talent's going to be, and this area over here, this is where the home team filmers, the visiting team filmers will be. Again, it's all pre-wired into that box for ESPN. You have this door right here. This window opens up for the videographers. Obviously, you don't want to be able to shoot through glass.
No.
So, and also it gives that for the broadcasters, it gives the
Crowd
the
feel.
atmosphere, So that opens all the way up. And then, again, this is where the ESPN crew is going to be. We'll have a barrier to separate from where the ESPN crew is to where the other people are. We'll have a backdrop and all that. And we'll probably do some pregame and halftime shots up here with the crew. So, one thing we're doing is, in addition to all of the brand newness of the press box, we're also upgrading our broadcasting as well.
Yeah.
We want it to be top of the line. Our goal is to have other schools in our conference say, hey, we want to be like McNeese. Right now we're catching up, but at one point our goal is to be the very top of the league. This is home coach's booth here. Again, just like the visiting one, and they'll have a back table for more coaches. I think total. I think
coaches are going to have it.
8 to 10.
This gets noisy. Let's put it out to people.
It gets noisy and
they still get noisy.
Right. And then this is the operations center here. This is where clock operators, PA, Bruce Merchant, our PA, our marketing director, Aaron Castet, where he's calling the game for marketing purposes. And what people don't understand about that is all that's involved in calling a game as a marketing person. I mean, you got to be on time for everything, from what time the video goes up to an event on the field, a presentation or anything on the field. Everything is scripted out.
Especially
to
when
the
TV,
second.
especially when TV's involved.
Absolutely. Everything is scripted out to the actual second, and it's up to the marketing director to make sure all that stays on track.
Got you. And
then this last door right here, this is just equipment like power and stuff like that. So they won't let us in there.
That's the second floor right there.
Second floor, yeah.
We're going up.
And that's the thing about it. This is a second floor. Technically the second floor, but it's really the first level.
Yeah, it's the first level.
So the ground level is level number 1. So
This is an elevator.
Yeah, we got 2 elevators for.
This is Otis that talks to us.
What makes having a local lawyer important is it's all about relationships. When judges know the lawyer and the lawyer has established credibility over time with the court, they know enough to trust what you're telling them. Lake Charles must be a wonderful place because now lawyers all over the state claim that Lake Charles is their hometown. I thought you could only have one hometown, and I know this is ours.
We'll start this way. And these are some of our suites here. These are the 15-person suite. We'll go ahead and go in here.
We just need one of them.
Again, all the suites are furnished with a TV. You got the high top tables, the sink, you got the refrigerator. And if you take a look outside, seating for outside.
Nice.
Yeah. And a perfect seat. I mean, it's just a great view, and you can see all the way down. All the seating for the suites kind of interconnect. There's no barriers or anything, so people can talk to each other.
That's nice.
If you look here on the wall, there's a panel that allows you to change the audio for everything. You can change it from the PA to the crowd mic, to home radio, or to the ESPN broadcast.
Nice.
Yeah, so every booth has that.
I need that in my house.
This is the next level up suite here. And then 2 more suites down on this end that are all the same size. And then at the very end is our athletic director suite. He's right on the corner.
That's where the party happens.
Yeah.
And there's one of these for the visiting, correct?
There's a visiting AD suite, yes. This is a really good view because you can look north, out the windows, and then obviously to the field. There's not a bad seat in this place at all.
No.
There's not any kind of obstructed view or anything in any suite.
No.
the suite holders, they'll have a chance. We'll show you out here as we walk through
The middle.
the opening area.
Yeah.
This is where all the suite holders and the guests of the suite holders, they'll meet pregame, and they'll each game there'll be some catered food and drinks out here, cash bar.
Is that the neutral zone?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the famous neutral zone he talked
But this is a great area here. I mean, it's just wide open, and if anybody, a lot of people that have already seen this have already compared it to what LSU has in their big press box, the big open area. So this is where they'll meet before the game starts, pregame. When the game starts, everybody will get to their suites, and every suite holder has the opportunity. They'll get a menu, and they could order from the caterer for food inside their suite. These are the larger suites. And on the end as well, you have the visiting AD booth, and you have the head coach's suite down on the end.
Head coach's suite?
Absolutely.
I don't get a suite.
You got the media room, man. You got a 18-seat suite. Yeah. And of course the middle suite, the largest one. You got the largest one, and you have the two on the end, which are the next to largest, and then all the others. And they sit it right about the 50-yard line. And the thing about this press box, if anybody can remember the one before, it went from the 35 or the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line. This one goes almost to each goal line. So that's how big this is. And what's funny too about it is, did some research on the previous press box, and when that was built in 1998, the cost was $1.5 million. This one's $32 million. So that just kind of tells you how much not only prices have gone up, but it tells you how luxurious this press box really is. It's a state-of-the-art, one of a kind, definitely the best in the Southland, definitely probably one of the best, or the best in the FCS. And I've been in a lot of FBS press boxes, and there's no comparison. This wipes them out, a lot of them. So this is a first-class press box here.
All right, we're going to go up to the 4th floor now.
Okay, we're on the 4th level here, and these are all the remaining suites. Every single one of these have been sold already.
Yeah.
And, these, again.
And you can look down on the...
Yeah, you can take a look down. What'd you call it earlier? This is the...
That's the Taj Mahal.
It's a gathering point for everybody. Obviously, pregame
This is
and
pay
during
homage
halftime.
to Schwer. Pay the homage to Schwer. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, so, I mean, every suite is marked with their number so people will know. So again, all the suites, I think, but one have been sold. So it's pretty good. I mean, to be able to, and there's a waiting list too, for some of the level of suites. There's a waiting list for them.
Yeah. That's amazing. You have a waiting list before it even opens up.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like tailgating. We got a waiting list for tailgating because that's the thing. And then the very end, here's the visiting AD booth we have up here. And the very end, this is the replay booth.
Oh, you put the AD next to the replay booth.
Yeah, And then out on this end is the just another camera deck up on the top level, and then there's access to the roof from this. And then we'll go down to the other end and take a look at the President's Suite, which is really
stunning.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's good to be the president.
Yeah. This is the President's Suite. A great setting for Dr. Roos to host his guests before and during the game. And I think one of the really amazing parts about this suite is the outside terrace.
Yes.
So we'll take a look at the outside terrace. And again, where Dr. Roos can entertain his guests, whether it be friends of McNeese or legislators, whoever it might be. I mean, this is his area here for all of his guests. The view up here is incredible all around, 360 degree view. You could see everything from I-210 bridge, I-10 bridge, the casinos, the plants, everything. It's just a remarkable view. You know, when you look at this, it's hard to believe that it's really been 5 full years that we've had a press box to work out of. 2019 season was the last year we had a press box. Last year we were able to operate out of it, but it obviously wasn't functional. But it's just being able to have something like this. It really, honestly, it exceeded what I was expecting. I knew it was going to be great, but until you see it, it's not 100% done, as you can tell. They still got some seats to put in. But when you see it, this percentage completion, it really is. It's mind-blowing.
This is a great view.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is a really
And fans
good
are going to be, they're going to be introducing a little something new as well. Something, the lights are new, and it might be a little surprise there for fans.
But, well, you got 2 sets of lights up here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are new, so that'll light up.
Now, we'll say this, too. What was nice to see is when we had Victory Day out here, and that started at 6 o'clock, which is what our kickoff times are going to be, and it was July the 28th, I believe, was the day. So 6 o'clock, July 28th, in the heat of the summer, it was actually pleasant out there because the shade of the press box covered the entire west side of the grandstand and half the field, and so you weren't melting out there. I was on the field, so it's even hotter on the field, but it was pleasant out there. So I think fans are going to enjoy that as well. Now the ones on the east side, you're going to bake for a little while.
That's the visitors side.
But no, the home side, it was very, very pleasant. Yes, at 6 o'clock when our kickoff time is going to be. So. Yeah.
Well, thanks for the tour, Matt.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait to get it going. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it when people are here and enjoying it.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys.
What makes having a local lawyer important is it's all about relationships. When judges know the lawyer and the lawyer has established credibility over time with the court, they know enough to trust what you're telling them. Lake Charles must be a wonderful place because now lawyers all over the state claim that Lake Charles is their hometown. I thought you could only have one hometown, and I know this is ours.
Well, we're back. Lots of things to be impressed with, but I got to say this. The fact that it's 3 levels is kind of, the last one was 3 levels, and it was a really good press box, but it was a press box.
Correct.
This is a press box within a suite.
Correct, absolutely. And, there was a big push when it was time to, rebuild this thing. And it went to the 11th hour now because there was a huge push by a large contingent of people to let's just build it back the way it was, right? And I fought and fought and fought, and Dr. Roos fought and fought with me to make sure that we had one opportunity at this, right?
Yeah.
And let's do it. Not for right now, but we want someone to walk in here 10 years from now and go, wow.
Yeah.
And the hurricane, I would never want to go through it again, and I hope this community doesn't go through it ever again. Especially that it was devastating, but it allowed us to rethink and rebuild, and we rebuilt a lot better than we ever were.
No, and that's what a lot of people have said. It just took a long time to do. But no, the last one was very functional.
Yeah.
But this is not for the media. This is for the fans.
I think the last press box was perfect for what McNeese and McNeese Athletics was years ago. I think this press box signifies where McNeese Athletics is and headed, and where this university is headed.
Now,
That's what I
so
think.
here's where we get into it. Will your statue go in front of this, or will your statue go
I
in
hope
front
I'm
of
not
the
getting a
Legacy
statue.
Center?
What are you talking about? What?
One day.
Oh no.
You'll build yourself a statue. I don't. We're not going to build you one. You'll build yourself. You'll find the funds.
Oh boy.
Somebody,
Okay.
it'll be, you'll sell it to somebody. Okay, let's get into some other things going on. Obviously, we're getting into closer to football starting.
Yeah.
Basketball still has a couple of games to schedule.
Yep. We're close though. We're really close on that.
You're close. Where is it though going into the year as far as we talked about? You signed another game with Texas Wesleyan. You seem to be wanting to have that one early game that is kind of not cupcake, but something to be always played at home. Is that it?
Look, I think with a 12 game schedule, I think it's very, very important for us, because of this building, to have a minimum of six home games.
You get 7 next year. It looks
We get
like.
7, exactly right. So, you're just getting more bang for the buck with these suites. So, Matt Fontenot and I talk a lot about football scheduling, and obviously we consult with Coach Viator. But one of the benchmarks we have to hit is a minimum of 6 home games, and if that means we have to reach out and play a non-Division One, it is what it is. That's okay, because what we bring, I think, and for us, it's revenue. Every time we open this building and open this press box and we have a home game, unlike really anyone else in this conference, we generate revenue. So we need to have home games.
Well, I always say I don't have a problem with it, because you're playing at the back end LSU next year.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
they kind of even out, and one gets you money up front for a home game, one gets you money up front because you're playing LSU. So that makes some sense to me.
Right.
You kind of even out the 1 and 1, but if you have to go to 2 FBS games, that's where I want to see how the FCS committee takes the Southland Conference, because the last couple of years it has not looked up on the Southland Conference.
Agreed. I agree with that.
The league is like, they're looking at the league like it was almost 3 years ago when you were playing everybody twice.
Right, but I will tell you that I think the biggest reason is because McNeese hasn't been what McNeese
Well, that's one of them.
it
Yes.
should be. And
It's a staple for the FCS
100%.
level.
Absolutely. McNeese is a staple, and we're a staple for the FCS football, and obviously we're a staple for this league. We have look, at the end of the day, we have to win football games, and that's why we made the change, because we knew we had this thing that we needed to fill, and we knew we needed to start winning on the field sooner than later. And there's no doubt in my mind that we got the right guy to do both.
But if you don't move up, not up levels, but if you don't move up and you're winning in that, the league won't come, because
Absolutely.
I think you are one of 2 or 3 that they really look at and say. I think Connor Word's gotten there. I think Stephen F. is there, but really they need a consistent McNeese to kind of ride, for everybody to ride up the level.
You said it the best. There's no doubt about it. McNeese football has to be good for this conference to get multiple teams in the playoffs, and for the Southland to be viewed like it used to be.
Like it used to be, whereas it is, and for people to come down.
Yes.
Because they're not going to come down to play in front of 1,100 at Houston Christian.
Nope.
They're not even going to come down really to play UIW at 1,100. That's the people don't understand that you were out drawing people while not winning,
Right.
and you were still leading the league. Now with I think Rio Grande Valley gives you a chance now, because they're gonna draw well. I think you've got a chance.
They will. And I'm going to tell you what, Rio Grande Valley is going to be a real player.
Oh, yeah.
They have great leadership with Dr. Bailey, Chase, the AD there. I really respect. Their enrollment continues to go up. A lot of it's obviously where they're located, but they're going to be a real player. They have all the things in place for them to be a real player in this league and in FCS football.
And we'll talk more about football next week on Poke Nation.